Solidarity. This is truly something, and we know that Canada Post and Stephen Harper, who's just around the corner here, are watching very closely what we're doing right here, right now, today. And we know from having just put the announcement out for this rally just a couple days ago that with a turnout like this, people get what this is about. We understand why we need to stand in solidarity with our brothers and sisters at the Canadian Union of Postal Workers. Because of the importance of this struggle, we know that this is not just about our postal workers. While we do stand here in solidarity with them, this is about our public services, and this is about the beginning of an attack on all of our public services. And that's why we're here today. Institute, a comrade in arms of the Fraser Institute and all of the ideas, exactly, all of the ideas and plans that they represent. And they've come out calling for the outright privatization of Canada Post. And we've been saying for some time now, while we're a very new organization, that that's exactly what this is about. It's about cutting jobs, it's about privatization, it's about two-tier wages, it's about an attack on sick leave and pensions, and in a word, it's about austerity, and to that we say no. No one wants to strike, but if it's necessary to achieve a fair agreement, that's what has to be done, and we stand in solidarity with you in that decision. So, Denis.
Well, good afternoon, brothers and sisters and friends. Wow, it's really good to be here, all together. I think that shows the most important thing for the labor movement. It's the solidarity with the workers, but with all the groups of this society who are in fight for better jobs, for better benefits, for better pension, and for a better life in this society. So that's why we're fighting. And we have to understand, since the upper government has been elected, that the opposition will come from the street. That's the reality of what's happening now. And we have all to understand that when the street is out, it's for the best of this society. It's for sharing the wealth of this society we're living in. And not like big corporations, big bankers having everything. That's the fight of our life, what's happening now. It's a fight for decent job, benefit, good pension for every citizen of this country. That's our fight. And that's what we said to Canada Post too. We said we want to negotiate on 3 principles because it's a crown corporation. We said we want to negotiate on respect. As all the workers, we deserve respect for Canada Post, but we reserve respect for that government, and they have to understand that we will be all together to protect the postal service, but all the public services that we deserve to have. We don't... Solidarity! 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 So we said we want respect, but at the same time there's another principle. We say we want to negotiate for equality. Because we want everyone, the young workers, the students, the senior one of this country, having good wages. That's what we want. We don't want people to be second class, and we object this orientation to a cheap labor policy to the cheap labor what big corporations want, and that's what Canada Post want too, and we object that. We want equality for everybody. And we said at the same time that we want to share the benefit of what's happening. What's happening at Canada Post, they are investing $2 billion to change all the new machines. And we said we want to share because there will be maybe jobs affected, there will be good productivity gains, and we want that to be reinvested in the postal service for all the society. That's what we said to Canada Post. And that's why today, and I thank you for all the support of the group here. That's why today we are on strike in Winnipeg. That's why we're on strike in Winnipeg. That's why we'll be on strike tonight in Hamilton. And that's why to continue to be on strike until Canada Post will sign a good collective agreement. That's our fight. So that's the fight of our life. We do it together. We deserve jobs. We deserve good benefits. We deserve a society at our level, a society for the people of this country, not for the banker, not for the bankers, for the people of this society. So thank you again. And it's so good to be here, so good to be here all together in front of this postal service, but at the same time, it's a fight for every one of us. So thank you to be here.
We've been talking to Canadians. Some support Canada Post, others are upset that their mail's going to be interrupted. What do you say to people who may be hurt by your work?
I think what we want to do all the time is protect the people who are more affected. So that's why we had an agreement with Canada Post to distribute social checks, CPP, and other checks from federal and provincial. But at the same time, for the people who are affected, we need your help. Go to Canada Post, call them, ask them that they put pressure on Canada Post, that they let go their concession about wages and all of that, and they really address the real problem happening at Canada Post around health and safety, around work methods and all of that. I think we need the support of the public, and the public, if they want to protect the future of the post office, it's now. It's now, because we know now that the postal service is really an economic asset of this society. It's part of the economic infrastructure. And if we resolve this problem now, it will be good for the future.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Brother and sister, I am here to bring the support of CEP, the support of the leadership of CEP, the support of the staff of CEP, and the support of our 125,000 members across Canada. We are behind you, brothers.
I thought that employers in this century would finally get it. But not the corporation, not the Canada Post Corporation. I know firsthand what a bunch of mean people work there. Less than 2 years ago, our members working for Canada Post were on the picket line at just about Christmas time. And you know, the fight that they had at that time was the same fight as you have now. And you know something? They knew then that they were coming after you now. That's how mean-spirited they are. 2 years before you get into negotiations, they're already saying, we're going to take them on. Well, you know something? They've picked the wrong people to take on, because CUPW have done this before. The gains that CUPW have done over the life of the Canada Post Corporation, and before that, are monumental and sit in the labour movement today as with a lot of unions, and they say CUPW won this, and that's why we have it today. So the labour movement, it's our time to stand right behind CUPW in this fight, because if they take it away from CUPW, they're coming after everyone else, and we can't allow that to happen. So, Denis, I know that you and I are brothers. We work together at the Canadian Labour Congress. And we at the PSCC will be right behind CUPW all the way. Solidarity! 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 And you know something? Sisters and brothers, Denis and I stand here as members of the Canadian Labour Congress Council, and I'm the General Vice President of the Canadian Labour Congress, and I know that all affiliates of the Congress are standing right behind CUPW in this fight. So if this corporation thinks they're alone, they got another thing coming. This is our fight as much as it is your fight, brother, and we're with you. Thank you.
We'd like to invite MP Alex Atamanenko to just say a few words of solidarity.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. Chers frères, chers sœurs, on est là pour vous. We're here to work with you. We can do our part in Ottawa as the official opposition. We've got more Labour people elected than ever before. With me today is Tim Donnelly, Dennis Bennington, Carol Hughes. And we're here on behalf of Jack Layton and Yvonne Godin, our Labour critic, to show that we're working with you. And I've been on this postal file for a little while now, and I've seen the destruction the Canada Post is causing in my small communities in British Columbia, where one woman who's working 9 part-time hours is cut back to 3, where they're sending mail from my community of Castlegar to Vancouver for sorting and back to Castlegar for delivery in 2 days. I've seen the fact, and I've learned that Canada Post not only has to make a profit, but give part of that back to the federal government, and that's wrong. And we're going to be fighting for that, but we need your help here on the streets. And it's time, c'est le temps pour tout le mouvement syndical de s'organiser, whether it be the National Farmers Union fighting for the Canadian Wheat Board, whether it be for the Public Service Union. Our way of life is under threat. Let's make no mistake about it. On est là, c'est la solidarité. À partir d'aujourd'hui, il faut qu'on soit ensemble. On va lutter pour vous là au Parlement, mais c'est pas assez. Il faut commencer la bataille ici dans les rues. Thank you very much. All the best. Solidarity.